What's up everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to process refunds and returns on a Shopify order. So let's get right to it. Here I've set up like a test order to show you the video, and it is shown here on my progress. And first of all, I'll need to mention that you need to have a strong return and refund policy before even letting customers buy stuff or place orders. And the way you do it, or to make sure you have a strong one, or if yours is good enough, to avoid any misunderstandings and to set or establish a strong base for orders. And so if you have a strong refund or return policy, customers won't be able to return or ask a refund for whatever reason. You would set up the rules, and your customers would need to follow them. So to set up a refund or a return policy, simply go to settings here, and then scroll down until you see here policies. Click on it, and here you'll see many policies. Make sure your return policy is on. It's turned off maybe by default, however you should turn it on. And here your returns are accepted for 30 days, free return shipping, no restocking fee, and no final sales item. These are the values that are set by default. You can click on manage to set the return window, return shipping cost, if it's free or flat rate, or the customer provide return shipping. And here you can charge a restocking fee of 2% if you want to. And the final sale item, you can specific collections or specific products, and you can save your changes. Now let's go back. Here you have many policies like the return and refund policy. The privacy policy I haven't set yet. And here in the return and refund policy, make sure you specify the conditions of the return policy law. So you won't accept return for damaged products or damaged by use of the client, and any other policies and rules that you want to set. And returns are accepted with the original packaging, and you will be refunded with the full amount on your payment method, and so many. So here, once you set it up, now I'll show you how to process a return or refund. Let's go to orders, and here, as you can see, I have the order which is already paid and fulfilled. So it's fulfilled by me and it's paid by the client. So if I click on it, here you can see the order summary. So they ordered one basic hoodie. It's for £300 plus tax. It's $342, and I already fulfilled it. Or this is a test order. I haven't actually shipped the item. However, you can see here the statistics and the info and the summary of the order. Now here you have two options. You can return or refund. These are the important ones. So let's say the customer asks for a return for whichever reason. If you click on return here, you can self-serve returns. You can customers can now submit the returns from their account without having to email or call you, so they can do it manually. And here it's the hoodie or the item that they ordered. They only ordered one, so they want to return one, or I want to process the return. Now I can select a return reason. Let's say the client says the size is too large. Okay, and I can here set an exchange item if they want to return it for an exchange for a larger size. I can add the product here. They ordered small, I can add a medium one. Okay, and now I can upload the return label if they sent me one, or I've created one. I can add it here. I can add here the track number of the order and the shipping carrier, which I will handle the shipping. And here I can say that there are no shipping required if it's a digital product or a service. However, if it's a physical product, I need to provide a tracking number and a shipping carrier who will handle the shipping. Now I can create the return. Okay, here it says I haven't added the track number or the shipping carrier. You can get the track number from the order itself. However, since this is a test order, I haven't created a tracking number. However, if it's a real order, you should have a tracking number and you should enter it here. Now let's go back to return and exchange. I will leave the page as is. Here in the order page itself, you can add tracking. So this is what I was talking to you about. You can add a tracking number and a shipping carrier, and you can send email notifications to customers. Now, let's say the customer asks for a refund on their product. Let's say their product is damaged and they don't want to exchange it for another one. They just want a refund. If you click on refund here, you'd see here the item that is ordered. Let's say I want to return only one. And here I can, this item will need to be restocked manually. Since I have to collect it manually from the client, I need to restock it. And the reason for refund, let's say damaged item, this is for reference for me. Now I can set here, since they asked for the item to be paid on cash on delivery, they paid, or the customer, which is me of course, the customer paid me through cash on delivery, so they paid me manually. So the refund should be made with the same method. Now I need to set it here. If they paid by card, the refund will be processed by the same payment method. Now here the return summary or return total is 342, tax included. Okay, and if I click on refund, now the refund will be processed. I can add a tracking for it if I want to, and now the refund status is now here, and I can see that the net payment is 0, so I made $0 since I got 342 and I refunded 342. I can leave a comment in the timeline here, so if I go to the product timeline, I can view all the steps, and I can add comments to myself to view later. So now that I get summary with all the information, of course I can still add a tracking number and shipping carrier, or I can add another one if there are many shipments. Now here are the customers' data and their address, their email, and their number, and so on. Now I would manually, of course, since they paid by cash on delivery and the refund will be processed by cash on delivery, I need to manually send them the money, either by a courier, or I can ask them for their billing information or their bank account or their e-wallet, and I can send them the money through a transfer, which would be relatively easier if I want to. So now I can go ahead and view the order progress or timeline, and I can delete it or add tags to it or archive it, and I can do so much more. I can add, of course, note here. These are the notes that will be added from customer if they chose to add notes. So that's pretty much it. That's how easy it is to handle returns and refunds on orders through Shopify.